Shalom, my name is Scott Holtz, and we live here in Israel. I'm from the Southwest, actually Oklahoma, Texas area. I've been married for 27 years, married an Israeli, and we have 5 children. I was a history teacher, ancient history and modern history for many years in the States. And actually, when I met my Israeli wife, I was traveling in America. My grandfather was a German Jew that escaped Germany in the early 30s and immigrated to Ellis Island, New York City, and lived in Brooklyn. The rest of our family, unfortunately, was lost in Germany during the years of World War II. But I always remember thinking of why he left Germany. It's because of the words of Zeb Jabotinsky, to get out of Europe. And I had this desire deep in my heart to live here. And then when our kids started getting older, 5 children, 8 years ago we moved here. And I kind of retired from what I did for almost 30 years. And the first thing I noticed about moving to Israel was our neighbors talked more to us in 8 months than 8 years in places I lived in the South. And that really said something. It's like a little village here. Even though the country is a little bit over 8 million people, it's like a village. People know each other and people look out for each other in the midst of all the problems that are going on here. So what I decided to do when I made Aliyah was I'm not going to retire, but I was going to refire. And in refiring, I decided to get involved in sports because I needed to lose weight and get back in physical shape. And I remember one night we ordered pizza. I told the young motorcycle scooter delivery pizza guy, I said, listen, you know any sports clubs or anything? He says, yeah, my cousin's doing this new thing called triathlon. So I called the coach and I told him, well, I like to do some sports, and he asked me some things, and I said, I haven't run in 20 years, and I don't even know how to swim, and last time I rode a bike was when I was 16. He said, it'll be okay, come along. So I got involved in this thing called triathlon, Israeli style, and it's an endurance community. It's all about survival, endurance, going the long haul. That represents Israel, a little startup country. And we have all these things happening in the Israeli mindset. The ethnos is to overcome, to endure, to win. And I made the team, and then in the Maccabi Olympics, I won the silver medal. That kind of began a metamorphosis from an American couch potato, okay, to an athlete. And that's what happened about Israel. When you come to Israel, it's not what can Israel do for you, what can you do for Israel? This small little country. And so we started to develop a new business to bring Canadians, Americans, and especially Europeans here for winter training camps. Whether it be a cycling team or a triathlon team, to bring them here in the wintertime because we already have the infrastructure with the hotel system here. Now we just need to bring the Europeans here, and they come over here and they're shocked because they realize that this place is peaceful. It's wonderful. Every Israeli I know wants peace. They want to live at peace with their neighbors.